This is Hayes Q Jones, your DVD and Blu-ray baller on a budget, and this is HQ Videos for you. If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you're a current subscriber, what's up? They're greatly appreciated. Come on in, make yourself at home. This channel is for movie lovers of all types, shapes, formats. Doesn't matter if your format's 3D, 4K, VHS, beta. Doesn't matter if your genre is drama, sci-fi, documentaries, action. Doesn't matter, you guys are all welcome here. And of course, happy holidays. This specific video is dedicated to 3D Christmas movies. Love Christmas time. Love the magical feeling. Almost makes you feel like a kid again, especially when you have these certain kind of Christmas special television shows and movies. So this video is concentrating on those immersive, pulls you into the scene 3D Christmas movies. So without further ado, sit back, relax, have a drink, have a smoke, and I'll catch you on the other end of this video. We're back at the Black Cave. Back at the Black Cave. We are back at the motherfucking Black Cave. I'm just going to jump into my list of best 3D movies. I'm going to start out with one, the only one I believe that I haven't seen out of the group. This is Ice Age. This is a 2011 animation film. Well, actually, it's a short, not actually a film. This was directed by Karen Disher, produced by Joanna D. Ferguson, written by Jason Carter Eaton, stars the voices of Ray Romano, John Leguizamo, Dennis Leary, Queen Latifah, Sean William Scott. The story behind this: when Sid accidentally destroys Manny's heirloom Christmas rock and ends up on Santa's naughty list, he leads a hilarious quest to the North Pole to make things right and ends up making things much worse. Now it's up to Manny and his prehistoric posse to band together and save Christmas for the entire world. And I've seen the other Ice Age movies, well, at least most of them. I can't say I've seen all of them, though. The 3D is pretty decent, so I imagine this is pretty along the same lines of that, plus the squirrel in the nuts. That's just the meme in itself, though. So, and this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is my 7th pick for 3D Christmas movies, Ice Age Mammoth. Ice Age, a Mammoth 3D Christmas special. My next pick is also another 2011 animation children comedy drama family film, Arthur Christmas. This is directed by Sarah Smith, produced by Cheryl Aboud, and written by Peter Bainham. This stars the voices of James McAvoy, Hugh Laurie, Bill Nye, Jim Broadbent, and Imelda Staunton. The plot behind this: each Christmas, Santa and his vast army of highly trained elves produce gifts and distribute them around the world in one night. However, when one of 600 million children to receive a gift from Santa on Christmas Eve is missed, it is deemed acceptable to all but one, Arthur. Arthur Claus is Santa's misfit son who executes an unauthorized rookie mission to get the last present halfway around the globe before the Christmas morning. And great 3D in this one. I don't really recall any relation to like Illumination or Disney. It's kind of a Sony 3D, and Sony does 3D pretty well. They did It's Raining Meatballs, something like that, though. Another great animated 3D movie. So again, great storyline, great for the kids, great for adults also. Arthur Christmas. And it's just Sony, and Ice Age is 20th Century Fox. Next, we have a Dr. Seuss classic. I grew up with this. I'm sure you probably did also. Not the 3D version, though, but The Grinch. This is the 2018 animation family fantasy film, The Grinch. Dr. Seuss's The Grinch. It's directed by Yarrow Cheney, produced by Audrey Giselle, written by Michael LeSueur. Stars the voices of Benedict Cumberbatch, Cameron Seeley, Rashida Jones, which I didn't know, Pharrell Williams, I'm happy, didn't know that either, and Tristan O'Hare. And if you don't know the story behind The Grinch hatches a scheme to ruin Christmas when the residents of Whoville plan their annual holiday celebration. And this Illumination, they definitely rock in animated movies as well as animated 3D. It still retains the Dr. Seuss storyline, just with the different voices, but just with well-executed 3D. Great depth, great color. So again, if you like animation 3D movies, you have kids, you have adults, whatever, Dr. Seuss's The Grinch in 3D. Next, we have the first Disney, by the way, The Grinch Universal release. The first Disney release we have, this is the 1993 animation fantasy musical, The Nightmare Before Christmas. This was directed by Henry Selick, produced and written by Tim Burton. Voices of, which I didn't know, Danny Elfman did voices. The voice of Danny Elfman, Chris Sarandon, Catherine O'Hara, William Hickey, and Glenn Shattuck. Story behind this: tired of scaring humans every October 31st with the same old bag of tricks, Jack Skellington, the spindly king of Halloween Town, kidnaps Santa Claus and plans to deliver shrunken heads and our other ghoulish gifts to children on Christmas morning. But as Christmas approaches, Jack's ragdoll girlfriend Sally tries to foil his misguided plans. And this is Disney and Tim Burton, great combination. Again, didn't realize that Danny Elfman did voices. It has the quirkiness of Tim Burton, if you know him in his movies, Edward Scissorhands. This is one that comes to mind. It's that kind of quirkiness, but in animation. Again, it's kind of a Halloween/Christmas movie, but great depth, great color. Few pop-outs here and there, though, but fantastic Christmas/Halloween movie. The Nightmare Before Christmas in 3D. Next, we have another Disney movie. This is the 2009 animation family fantasy foreign film. I don't know why it says foreign. A Christmas Carol. This is directed by Robert Zemeckis, produced by Stephen J. Boyd. Of course, the author is Charles Dickens. Stars the voices of Jim Carrey, Steve Valentine, Daryl Sabara, Sage Ryan, and Amber Gainey Mead. And if you don't know the story behind Christmas Carol, you have miser Ebenezer Scrooge is awakened on Christmas Eve by spirits who reveal to him his own miserable existence, what opportunities he's wasted in his youth, his current cruelties, and the dire fate that awaits him if he does not change his ways. Scrooge is faced with his own story of growing bitterness and meanness and must decide what his own future will hold, death or redemption. And again, I had to say Disney Illumination and Sony do the best job with 3D, animated 3D. You get the depth of the pictures, you get some decent pop-outs, and the colors are usually just off the chart. So I'm trying to decide which one of these I'm going to watch over the next couple of days, because there's only so many hours in the day and I still have stuff to do though. But Jim Carrey's Disney's version, A Christmas Carol in 3D. My number 2 favorite Christmas 3D film is the only non-animated film. This is the 2011 adventure comedy, A Very Harold and Kumar Christmas. This is directed by Todd Strauss-Schulson, produced by Richard Brenner, written by John Hurwitz. This stars Kal Penn, John Cho, Patton Oswalt, Inga Wilson, Bobby Lee, and Isabel Janiak. I'm probably should ruin that woman's names. The plot behind this: 6 years have elapsed since Guantanamo Bay, leaving Harold and Kumar estranged from one another, with very different families, friends, and lives. But when Kumar arrives on Harold's doorstep during the holiday season with a mysterious package in hand, and disaster strikes. And I won't give any spoilers away. I love Harold and Kumar. This is their third movie. Harold and Kumar goes to White Castle. Harold and Kumar goes to Guantanamo Bay, and this is the third one. I would love to see another one. I probably won't, though. It's stoner comedy. Neil Patrick Harris is hilarious in this movie, and they do the overt 3D things like sticking candy canes out there, pointing at you. So it's a funny, with really decent 3D. So if you like adult Christmas 3D movie, definitely check out A Very Harold and Kumar 3D Christmas. And the Harold and Kumar movie, this is a New Line Cinema. And my favorite pick, as you see right here, this is the 2004 action-adventure animation children family fantasy musical special interest thriller film, The Polar Express. This was, again, directed by Robert Zemeckis, produced by Stephen J. Boyd, written by Chris Van Allsburg. That stars the voices of Tom Hanks. Didn't realize Leslie Zemeckis, I'm assuming that's Robert Zemeckis' daughter, Eddie Deason, Nona Gay, and Peter Scolari. The plot behind this: when a doubting young boy takes an extraordinary train ride to the North Pole, he embarks on a journey of self-discovery that shows him that the wonder of all life never fades for those who believe. And you have a nice lenticular slipcover there. It's a Warner Brother released. Love this movie. I love the train ride on how it looks visually. It's like you're actually on the train. It has some great 3D. Robert Zemeckis, I think he did the Christmas Carol, is very immersive. You're in the train. You're in the movie. So again, if you had to pick any 3D movie, in my opinion, this would be the best one to pick, especially if you have family, especially small kids. So my favorite pick for 3D Christmas movies, The Polar Express. And these, ladies and gentlemen, these are my must-see favorite 3D Christmas movies ever. If you made this far in the video, smash the like. Give me the big thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and subscribe. Other than that, may the best of your past be the worst of your future. Everyone have a happy holiday. Deuces.